Rainbow Six Siege players are currently seeing fake ban messages pop up in their games, and I need to make this very clear right now. Hackers are the ones behind it, not Ubisoft's anti-cheat. In the middle of normal matches, players are suddenly getting system-style messages that look official, saying that they've been banned from the server or that their account is under action. The messages appear in the same style, the same font, and the same spot as real Ubisoft notices. For a lot of people, seeing this is an instant heart attack. They think their account is gone, their skins are lost, and their rank is wiped. Here's what is actually going on. Hackers have found a way to inject custom text into the in-game server message system. That system is supposed to be used for things like maintenance warnings, official ban notices, and server issues. Instead, cheaters are now using it to troll players, scare them, and sometimes pressure them to leave matches to secure an easy win. In some clips shared by players, the entire lobby is playing like normal. Then, a bright orange or red message shows up that looks exactly like an official Ubisoft warning. It says things like, "You have been banned from this server," or "Your account is under review for cheating." A couple of seconds later, some players panic, quit the match, or even restart the game thinking something serious just happened. The important detail is this. These messages are fake. They do not come from Ubisoft's backend. They are created by cheaters using exploits that give them control over what appears as a system notification inside the match. So your Ubisoft account, your MMR, and your unlocks are not actually being banned by that message on your screen. I need to pause here to clarify something because there is a lot of confusion regarding the recent API hacks or Mongo bleed events from late 2025. In those specific past instances, hackers did have backend access. However, this current exploit is different. This is purely a visual trick. Ubisoft has confirmed that while the text looks scary, it is a client-side visual injection, not a server-side enforcement action. In other words, if some suspicious player in your game can make a message appear, it's not an authentic ban, it's a bluff. Ubisoft has already responded to this issue. The studio says it is aware of hackers generating fake ban and server messages, and that real enforcement only comes from their official anti-cheat and security systems, not from anything a random player can trigger in a lobby. Still, this problem is serious for a few reasons. Players are losing trust in the information the game shows them. When a real warning or maintenance notice appears, some people might think it's another fake message from a cheater. That eats away at confidence in the game. On top of that, streamers and content creators get hit even harder. Viewers see a ban-style message flash on the screen during a live match and instantly assume the streamer did something wrong, even though it's just an exploit. There's also a clear gameplay effect. If a message says you're banned from the server, some people will just leave. That can hand free wins to cheaters, ruin ranked games, and destroy any sense of fairness in that match. In a tactical game like Siege, where every player matters, spooking half a team to quitting is almost as powerful as any wall hack or aimbot. Ubisoft has explained that these fake messages do not connect to the actual ban system. Real bans, including BattlEye actions and manual sanctions, come from server-side processes, not from anything clients can control. The exploit is about visuals on your screen, not about your real account status. The studio also says it is working on a fix. That means tightening up who or what can call those server-style messages and making sure that only approved systems can push text in that format. Future updates are expected to lock down this pathway so cheaters can't imitate official warnings anymore. Until that happens, Siege players need to know how to react. If you're in a match and a ban-style message suddenly appears, take a breath and check what actually happens afterward. If you can still move, crouch, or lean, you are safe. A real ban server-side cuts your connection instantly. You wouldn't even have time to read the message before being kicked to the menu. You can also pay attention to the timing. A lot of these fake messages show up right when a suspicious player joins the lobby or when they start losing a round and want to disrupt the flow. If the same gamertag is flying through walls through smoke and then a server ban notification pops up, that's a strong sign you're dealing with an exploit, not Ubisoft staff. This situation highlights a shift in how hackers are attacking Siege. It's no longer just about aimbotting to win gunfights, it's about psychological warfare. They are weaponizing your fear. This specific exploit is effective because it preys on the community's recent trauma from the Mongo bleed hacks in late 2025. During that event, hackers did have backend access and could ban players. The creators of this new visual exploit know you remember that chaos. They're banking on you panicking and thinking, "Oh no, the API hack is back." But you need to be smarter than them. The Mongo bleed vulnerability was patched. What we're seeing now is a chat injection script. It's the digital equivalent of someone holding a fake police badge. It looks real at a glance, but it has no authority. The hackers are just bypassing the game's input sanitization filters, basically tricking the game engine into displaying their chat text as a system notification. So if you're in a ranked match and that scary yellow text pops up, do not Alt F4. Memorize this checklist to save your ELO. First, the movement test. Immediately try to move, crouch, or lean. If your character responds, you are safe. A real server-side ban cuts your connection instantly. You wouldn't even have time to read the message before being kicked to the menu. Second, check the kill feed. Real bans usually appear in the kill feed with the BattlEye logo. These fake messages often float in the center of the screen or the chat box without the correct icon. Third, identify the source. Look at the scoreboard. Is there a player with a suspicious name or an impossible KD ratio? These messages almost always appear when a rage hacker joins. If the guy flying through walls is in your lobby, the ban message is 100% fake. Fourth, lead your team. Get on the mic immediately. Tell your teammates it's a fake message, don't leave. If you stay calm, they deny their easy win. I want to add a specific warning here for content creators and streamers because you guys are the prime targets for this exploit. Hackers often use this exploit specifically to clip farm. They want to see you panic on your webcam so they can upload the clip to TikTok or Twitter and brag about banning a streamer. The best defense is boredom. If you are streaming and this happens, simply say to your chat, that's the visual bug we talked about. Do not end your stream and do not hide your screen. If you react with fear, they win. If you ignore it, they lose their power. Furthermore, you have a weapon that cheaters often forget about: match replay. During the live match, the exploit is designed to hide the sender's username, making it look like a system message. However, the server logs everything. After the match ends, go into the Watch tab in the main menu. Load up the replay of that specific match. Often the replay system renders chat differently or allows you to pinpoint exactly which player was performing actions at the exact second the message appeared. You can grab the match ID from the scoreboard in the replay viewer. Send that specific ID to Ubisoft support on Twitter or their website. That ID gives the developers a full log of everything that happened, including the injected code. This is the smoking gun that gets these exploits patched faster, so use it. Rainbow Six Siege has survived invisible glitches, castle glitches, and DDoS attacks. We will survive this too. The only power this exploit has is the element of surprise. Once you know it's a trick, it becomes useless. Ubisoft is currently testing a patch to sanitize chat inputs, which will stop this from happening. Until then, don't let a script kiddie ruin your grind. Stay in the match, report the cheater, and keep your head in the game. If this video saved your rank, hit that like button so more players see this warning. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.